Hi, here I have from 1981, as you can see on the badge, a Black & Decker T1 hover mower. It's been fantastic. I've had it, I don't know, about 8 or 9 years now. I only paid about a tenner on eBay for it. However, I went to use it a couple of days ago and it stopped working. So I'm going to see if I can fault find and fix it. Right, back to the camera. As you can see, it's plugged in. Sorry about the mess. And when I press it, absolutely nothing happens. So the first thing I'm going to do is check the fuse. Right, back to the camera. On my multimeter, I've got it set to continuity. I've used jumper cables, reason being because I'm by myself and there's no one to hold it. So if that's dead, it might be a simple fix of just putting a quick fuse in, but unfortunately there's nothing wrong with it. So the next thing I'm going to do is check the cable for continuity. Unfortunately, it's a bit difficult to do with one hand, but I've connected the jumper lead to the live terminal and that to that live terminal which I've marked, and as you can hear, it's beeping. Also, as you can hear, on the neutral terminal, it's also beeping, so there's nothing wrong with the flex. Right, I've now got the terminals of the lead plugged into the socket just to make sure the socket I used in the first place is working, and as you can see, there's nothing wrong with it. It's registered 242.67 volts. Right, back to the camera. Now I've checked the lead and there's nothing wrong with that. The next thing I'm going to do is take this top here off and we'll see what's going on with the motor and with the switch. Right, I've now got the two jumper cables connected to where the brushes are of the motor, and it's beeping, so there's continuity there. Right, again, I've got the jumper cables to where the leads go in, and I've put the switch down so it's on, and that's to the neutral terminal, and we've got continuity. I've now done the same. I put the switch on still, and that's going to the live terminal, and as you can see, we're getting continuity again. So that's the switch ruled out and the motor's ruled out. I'm going to do one more test if you happen to have a bench supply. Right, I've now connected my bench supply on 12.65 volts to the motor, and as you can see, it's happily spinning round without any complaints. So I think the only thing is, if you can see it there, it's called a suppression capacitor. Now, from what I've read, it's to reduce interference to the machine, but I'm going to insert the Google translation of what it actually does because I'm not 100% sure. Right, I'm hoping I can do this on camera with one hand. I'm going to take them off, that one there. That piece of plastic slides out. That should lift up. And these two leads at the bottom should just come out. Yeah, that's it. Right, I've got it out now. And as you can see, it needs, if you can zoom in there, it needs soldering. So what I'm going to do is solder it, and I'll come back to the camera and see how we're getting on. I'm going to link everything here. I've managed for $3.99, I think I paid off eBay to get a new one. So what I'm going to do is remove the two clips at the bottom there and solder the new one on and see what happens. Right, after a lot of faffing, even having to use the kitchen hob and the end to desolder them, I'm not sure what they used originally. I have the new one on. I've even, with a bright idea of using a heat gun to melt the solder, managed to destroy the flex on my angle grinder, so that's another job to do. Right, so we'll get it back on and we'll see what happens. Right, like everything, there's only one way to find out, unfortunately. So I've got it plugged in, got it to that. And it seems to be working okay. Thank you for watching.